Everybody, wherever you are, 15 years ago or 20 years ago, nothing was wrong with your life. Well, since then everybody in the world has much more than what they had at that time. But 20 years ago we were all fine. Fundamentally today everything is driven by the economic engine. Everybody is only talking economy because that's all that seems to matter. The way we've been driving this economic engine, if you really look at it, the engine is on, roaring, full on, providing more and more and more things to everybody. But if you look at it carefully, nobody has the steering wheel. This has been the case of human development for a long time, particularly in the last 25 to 50 years. We don't know where we are going, but we are going. We are driving this vehicle like there is no next generation on this planet. We are the last. For everybody, there are serious challenges. Everybody will have to adjust their lives in so many different ways. My only concern is that nobody should starve. If people are well-nourished, rest is okay. Instead of having 20 pieces of clothing, you have 2. What's the big problem? Actually, you need only 1 to wear. All right, when things were doing well, we did many things. If it is not so, we'll roll back. This doesn't mean to say we have to become miserable or lose our mental balance and suffer the rest of our lives. No such thing. This means we have surrendered to a microorganism. That's the most horrible thing you can do to human nature. So, wherever you are, whatever you are, this is the time for you to rise and show what are you made of. Rest of it, if it rolls back, it's all right. Things do not go as we expected them to go, it does not mean a disaster has happened. Human societies are capable of handling this. It's still, so many people are not getting the point. That's the whole problem. And nations are not getting the point, trying to take advantage of each other. If we get this point, we can easily handle it. As humanity, we can handle it. But as long as there is food on the planet, we shouldn't really break our heads on economy. Difficulty is not necessarily a disaster. You can make it into a disaster. Only if you're completely bereft of any joy and love in your heart, then it becomes a disaster. Any number of people that I've spoken to, they always say, when we started this enterprise, when we were working so hard, that was the best time of our life. Right now we are living so luxuriously, everything that you want we have, but it's not the same. This is a common story everywhere. That is because those who address difficulties, seeing the challenge as a challenge and take it on, for them, challenging times are the best times. Because if you are full of life, you naturally choose something difficult and dangerous. The most comfortable place on the planet is the grave. Nothing hurts, believe me. You think a Mahatma Gandhi or a Martin Luther King or anybody else in the past who've done anything significant, they went back to bury their loved ones. You think so? Did not happen. Because in those days, there was no way to fly back anywhere. If you go somewhere, you got the news after 3 months. 3 months ago, your mother died, your father died, this is how you got the news. And well, you dealt with it because you know that you're doing something significant enough in your life. If you're not doing anything significant in your life, then your own emotions and your own attitudes become super significant. In that you will suffer. In that there is a whole lot of mental turmoil. In that you may become mentally sick. Right now, pandemic, the virus pandemic is bad enough. We do not definitely need a mental ailment pandemic. We definitely don't need it. First and foremost thing to understand is, human experience is caused from within, never from outside. The moment I attribute my experience of life right now, I am angry, I am unhappy, I am miserable, or I am joyful, or I am blissful. The moment I ascribe it to something or somebody, well, you are going towards mental disruption. When it's going to happen, how resilient you are, how resilient are you, or how fragile are you, will determine how quickly this disaster will happen to you. But you are heading for a disaster. It doesn't matter, somebody is born, somebody died, this happened, that happened, you lost your limb or about to lose your life. Even if that happens, if you know human experience, no matter what, joy or misery, agony or ecstasy, pain or pleasure, is all caused from within. You have a handle on what is the experience of your life. Once you have this handle in your hands, then you determine the nature of your experience. Once you are determining the nature of your experience, you will make sure it is pleasant. If it was young people, stay alive, stay sane and stay young. Whatever opportunity opens up, are you fit enough to take that opportunity? That's all the question is. Suppose you are a wave rider, you're you're surfing on the waves in the ocean. What are you looking for? A big wave, isn't it? Somebody who does not know how to ride a wave or somebody who does not know how to swim, a big wave is terrifying. For one who knows how to ride the wave, his dream is a tsunami. He would like to have a tsunami because riding on 100-foot wave is his dream. If you're fit enough to ride that wave, then you will see there are many possibilities. So I'm saying however small an act we do, what we're looking for is impact and profoundness of experience within ourselves. For this, you gear yourself up. Let this pass, it'll pass in a few months. When it passes, let's open our eyes and look what opportunities. There will be a whole lot of opportunities. We must grab that. Till then, you stay alive, you stay sane and you stay young. Young means you're still alive in the making. You don't know what is worry. You're looking for adventure. When you're looking for adventure, you're not looking for a tame job which will come your way and which will give you livelihood. You're looking for adventure. Youth means you must looking for adventure. This is an adventurous time. The problem with the human being right now is this. We have created a world, we have created education systems where we believe that human beings are essentially all wrong, or the creation is all wrong, or the source of creation or the creator is all wrong, and you gonna fix it. This is a convoluted idea. Instead of paying attention to life, we are coming up with philosophies and philosophies and philosophies. Philosophies are fantastic explanations to that which cannot be explained. If you want to know life, you must pay attention to life, isn't it? This human mechanism is the most sophisticated machine on the planet. This is the supercomputer, all right? I'm asking, have you bothered to read the user's manual? Let me put it in very simple terms. What self-realization means is, first of all, what the word realization means. Realization is not an achievement, it is not an accomplishment, it is just realization. That means something that's always here, you just manage to see it now. Realization means you realized how foolish you've been, everything has been right here and you didn't get it. So what I'm saying is, everything that is necessary for survival is built into you. You're born with it. The five senses takes care of it. But if you want to know something more, you have to strive. For example, do you remember when you were 3, 4 or 5 years of age, you had to learn to write the alphabet, the damn A, how complicated it was. And on top of it there were 2 versions. You had to write it 100 times to get it, isn't it? But today with your eyes closed you can write. If that striving was not there, today could you write? Today would you know language? So anything beyond survival needs striving. Without the needed striving, it won't happen.